A very good afternoon. You are watching Afternoon English Bulletin on SKTV and I'm Victoria Rajkumari. First, the headlines. United Naga Council announces release of 14 Kuki detainees following government assurance, demands immediate and safe release of 6 Naga hostages. Meghalaya Chief Minister and NPP National President Conrad K. Sangma appeals for immediate and unconditional release of hostages held since May 13 and 14. And IPS officer Mukesh Singh takes charge at DGP of Manipur, chairs introductory meeting with senior police officers at police headquarters, Manipuri. And now to top stories. United Naga Council UNC has announced release of 14 Kuki detainees who had been under the custody of Naga Village Guard Northern Command, citing appeals from Naga churches, tribal bodies, civil organizations and assurances from union and state governments to trace abducted Naga persons and bring the perpetrators to justice. In a public statement issued by UNC President N.G. Lorho, the decision was taken after consultations with stakeholders and in consideration of humanitarian values. While facilitating release of the detainees before public gathering, the Council strongly demanded immediate and safe release of 6 Naga hostages abducted in May. UNC further stated that it will hold the Union Home Ministry and the Manipur government accountable for their assurances to trace the missing persons, identify and arrest those responsible and ensure strict enforcement of suspension of Operation Sioux ground rules, including camp relocation and rationalization measures. The Council also reaffirmed its commitment to continue pursuing Naga people's pending demands until they are addressed by the government. Meghalaya Chief Minister and National People's Party NPP National President Conrad K. Sangma has appealed for immediate and unconditional release of 6 Naga men and 14 Kuki civilians reportedly held hostage since May 13 and 14. In separate letters to the presidents of Kuki Inpi Manipur KIM and United Naga Council UNC, Sangma expressed deep concern over continued captivity of innocent civilians and urged all concerned to prioritize humanitarian considerations above all differences. Stressing that human life must transcend divisions, he called for safe release of all hostages and urged those holding them to ensure their safety, provide food and medical care, and facilitate contact with their families. Emphasizing that Manipur's challenges can only be resolved through dialogue and not through abduction or fear, Sangma said, youth of all communities deserve future of peace, education and opportunity, while reaffirming NPP's commitment to peace, unity and human dignity and offering support for safe, dignified and transparent release process. Earlier, Manipur government has informed United Naga Council UNC that intensive efforts are underway to trace 6 missing persons and address related security concerns. In a letter issued by the Home Department on May 31st, Commissioner-cum-Secretary Home in Ashok Kumar stated that security forces are conducting sustained cordon and search operations, combing missions and intelligence-based actions to locate missing individuals, while the case has been transferred to the National Investigation Agency NIA for thorough investigation. The government also said strict enforcement of suspension of Operation Sioux ground rules and rationalization of designated camps are being pursued in coordination with the center, assuring that all those involved in abduction of civilians will be dealt with according to law. The government reiterated its commitment to protecting citizens and maintaining peace, while requesting facilitation of safe release of missing persons and opening of any public blockades in larger public interest. Mukesh Singh IPS has assumed a charge as Director General of Police, DGP Manipur, on Monday and was accorded ceremonial guard of honor upon his arrival at Police Headquarters, Manipuri. Following the reception, the newly appointed DGP held an introductory meeting with senior police officers. He outlined main policing priorities and emphasized professionalism, adherence to the Constitution and rule of law, effective coordination with sister agencies, and importance of maintaining impartiality and neutrality while serving the public. Senior officers of Manipur Police attended the occasion. Health Services Director Dr. N. Hemant Kumar categorized addiction as a critical mental illness, emphasizing that the strong will is essential to resist falling prey to substance abuse. He was speaking as a presiding member at the World No Tobacco Day 2026 observance held at the IMA Hall in Lampilpat, Imphal. Jointly organized by the National Health Mission, Manipur and the Indian Medical Association, the event focused on the theme Unmarks the Appeal, Countering Nicotine and Tobacco Addiction. NHM Manipur State Mission Director Dr. M. Dinesh, Family Welfare Services Director Dr. N. Bino, IMA Manipur State Branch President Dr. Simpson Serayo and Secretary Dr. A.K. Bohal also attended the observance. In his address, Dr. Hemanta highlighted the destructive nature of various dependencies, including alcohol, narcotics, and tobacco, asserting that none are acceptable in any form. He expressed deep concern over the widespread societal acceptance of tobacco consumption, especially chewing tobacco, and pointed out the surging number of tobacco users among both men and women. The health director noted a sharp contrast in public attitudes, stating that tobacco consumption is often overlooked even though social organizations and women's groups actively fight against alcohol and drug sales. He warned that this casual public tolerance poses a major liability in the mission to eradicate nicotine addiction.
Anything what is relapse? What is happening? Relapse. Drug any addiction. Shock cancer shock non-communicable diseases shock
Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, KADA, observed World No Tobacco Day on Monday at its head office at Puiromba Khongnang Makong, Konung Mamang in Imphal East, under the theme Unmasking the Appeal, Countering Nicotine and Tobacco Addiction. KADA President Hijam Priyokumar, Dr. Khetrimium Kala, the first head surgeon of Manipur and former president of UCM and secretary of Finance JFD Sunil Karam, attended as presiding members. In his keynote address, KADA Secretary General T. G. Chandra highlighted alarming prevalence of tobacco use in Manipur, which ranks third in the country according to Global Adult Tobacco Survey, describing it as the gateway to other substance abuse. He stressed urgent need for greater awareness and strict enforcement of anti-tobacco laws, noting that adolescents and youth often fall prey to tobacco due to peer pressure, fashion, stress, and curiosity. Dr. Kala called for collective efforts to shield children and adolescents, particularly those aged 13 to 15 years, from aggressive marketing tactics employed by tobacco industry. He urged civil society organizations, clubs, and Mera Paibis to unite in combating widespread availability and harmful influence of tobacco products across the state. All Manipur Students Union AMSU has alleged that specific policies crafted to serve the vested interests of certain officials at Manipur University pose a severe threat to the institution's future. According to a press release issued by AMSU Secretary General Salam Changkhonba, the matter of appointing Vice-Chancellor in charge reached the High Court due to attempts by certain university authorities to amend the Manipur University Act. The students argue that the university's recurring failure to fairly appoint a vice-chancellor, which always forces leadership choices into court, shows deep corruption and a total lack of honesty among the administration and key stakeholders. It questioned the administrative rationale behind taking the head of department charged by Dean of Education, bypassing numerous qualified professors, associate professors, and assistant professors. AMSU also claimed that certain faculty members are attempting to manipulate the university's administration by leveraging their political proximity. It further condemned the creation of a director position to oversee the 4-year Integrated Teacher Education Program (ITEP), leveling the move irrational. The student organization asserted that it will maintain strict oversight of the university to preserve the sanctity of the educational institutions. In other news, Huidrom Apunba Mairapai Bilup, Imphal East, under the aegis of Kokomi, organized a public meeting at Huidrom Community Hall today to discuss on ongoing crisis in Manipur. Speaking on the sideline, co-convener of Kokomi, Yumkhaibam Surjit Kumar Kuman, maintained that Centre has vowed to be zero tolerant on terrorism and has taken stringent action against terrorism in other states. However, it has been onlookers in the case of Manipur, where people have been exposed to acts of atrocities from Chin Kuki narco-terrorist. While alleging a centre of giving free hands to Kuki militant groups, Surjit Kumar Kuman also expressed dissatisfaction on Manipur government for failing to meet the expectations of people. And now, before we move on to other news, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV News.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching Afternoon English Bulletin on SKTV. Now proceeding with other news. All Manipur BPCL Petroleum Dealers cum Transporters Association, in short AMBP DTA, has strongly condemned killing of truck driver Nitish Kumar of West Bengal, who was transporting FCI supplies and was shot to death at TM Kasom Litan in Ukhrul district on May 29. In a statement, the association expressed deep condolences to the bereaved family and termed the attack as an innocent driver carrying essential commodities as grave human rights violation and terrorist act. AMBP DTA urged the authorities to immediately apprehend those responsible and call for prior sensitization and domination of high-risk zones, including roadside and hilltop areas, before convoy movements along National Highway 202. The association also appealed to Manipur government to take proactive measures to ensure safety and security of drivers and transporters engaged in supply of essential goods through Imphal-Ukhrul route. Kukching District Pensioners Association organized its 24th annual meeting today at the representative of Lois Hall. The event was graced by Kukching MLA M. Rameshwar, Kukching District Pensioners Association President Pukrambam Nimai, and Kukching Municipal Council Caretaker Chairperson Naurim Sanjit Kumar as the main dignitaries. During the meeting, members unanimously resolved to pressure government authorities to upgrade the Kukching Sub-Treasury Office to a District Treasury Office and to open the Waikong Sub-Treasury Office. They also resolved to reform the association's executive committee, amend specific articles of its constitution, and construct a waiting shed for pensioners taking photographs at the Kukching Treasury Office. Addressing the gathering, MLA Rameshwar stressed the importance of pensioners' welfare, noting that retirees played an immense role in government affairs during their service. He assured the association of his full support and appealed to all concerned to build an association office at Angangshing Ecotourism. The MLA also highlighted ongoing progress and future developmental plans for the Kukching Assembly constituency. In other news, Singjamai Upper Primary Health Centre and co-operator of Singjamai Worth number 16 organized health card registration drive for Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana ABPMJAY at Irom Community Hall, Singjamai, Chungamakha today. A total of 569 individuals were registered for health card. Speaking on the sideline, CMO of Singjamai Upper Primary Health Centre, N. Haraba said, health card will provide cashless health insurance coverage of up to 5 lakh rupees per family per year to vulnerable and low-income family. CMHT card holders will also be converted and moved toward ABPMJY health card so that families can avail insurance cover while meeting health expenses outside the state.
Economic census yauba household kaigidi loinama dum chabe are ko natagana CMHT card paiba PMJY da migrate to ya kaigi so leji chadene ko 5 lakhs hoki government benefit the line coverage people ki card PMJY card PMJY Imperial Hospital sida hoyi ana laying procedure lising ani muleba sing ani ji makal gi sigil na sigi ana laying da government na 5 lakhs mating panggi.
President of Manipuri Students Federation MSF, Hijam Roshan, has questioned effectiveness of Indian Forest Act 1927 in conserving forest in Manipur, which now faces challenges of deforestation and cultivation of illicit plants such as poppy. Hijam Roshan was speaking on the sideline of tree plantation event at Haibokching, which was jointly organized by MSF and Central Forest Division under Shanghalasi Manipur campaign. Speaking further, Roshan expressed concern on reduced forest cover in India while also questioning effectiveness of Indian Forest Act 1927. Speaking further, Roshan maintained that the tree plantation event was organized to encourage students towards conservation of forest and environment. Principal of Comet School, Thongdam Devachandra, Range Forest Officer of Sadar Hill Range, Kiranjit Yomnam, along with students of Comet School, took part in the tree plantation drive at Haibokching.
Manipur umang-sing asi lamang ko thokdaga drug sumnaba polam-sing haibani popi-sing tunga ko mga biyamay thajalaga umang-sing mahal-lakanda imong asi ako'y Indian Forest Act 1927 asi maming thakira natraga ko senja paidiki ugathat payanaba jing othok payanabni sema bahasi MSF na Manipur lenga India lenga ta khamingi to ganata masigi nahar piyamasu ako'y drug nampuda amari nako'y na bizara kana ko'y miyam khalatiba nahasing yung ko yung piyamasu manghal-lakanda Manipur panaba amari nandaram kona hamsi MSF itamoy hause.
Marking the 16th Progressive Day, Chairman of Proscribed Group Pirpag Progressive, Longjum Paliba M, has greeted the people of Manipur. In a statement issued today, he accused the Indian establishment and Manipur's political system of deepening a state's crisis through vote manipulation, corruption and decisive policies. He asserted that while democracy is meant to empower people, in Manipur it has become a tool for auctioning votes and dreams, with MLAs acting as proxies who fail to address state's multiple crises. He lambasted the Election Commission and EVMs, claiming elections are decided by those who count the votes rather than those who cast them, turning India into a Vishwachor and Vishwajoker instead of Vishwaguru. The leader highlighted that 90% of Manipur's economic lifeline, natural resources and land remained under anti-Meitei colonial laws, enabling fragmentation and exploitation. He drew parallels with Israel's actions in Palestine, alleging that Indian authorities are supporting Kuki narco-terrorists in carrying out ethnic cleansing against Meiteis, likening it to Christian Zionism and a larger New World Order geopolitical game. Calling for cohesive public resistance and local assemblies to counter these forces, Paliba urged the people to reject auction-style politics and work towards genuine self-determination for Manipur. Proscribed Kanglikpa Communist Party (KCP) has appealed to owners and administrative officials of all schools and other educational institutions in Kanglikpa to urgently submit their respective compliances reports on revolutionary education policy of Kanglikpa (REPOK), which was launched by the party on 46th Raising Day in the interest of the people of Kanglikpa in general and students in particular. In a press note issued by its Secretary of Information, Public Relations Department of Kanglikpa Communist Party, M. Punshiba Meitei, the party has urged all schools in Manipur to submit compliances report on REPOK in the prescribed format that was enclosed in their policy document. Further, proscribed KCP also warned that all schools and other educational institutions that in case of willful non-compliances of any of the provisions of REPOK, such schools and educational institutions will face permanent closure from next academic session onwards, and KCP is ready to go to any extent for the sake of REPOK, which envisions an affordable, fair and transparent educational ecosystem in Kangleipak. Chairman of late Nurhim Memorial Foundation, Yunus Khan, has announced that reconstruction of deteriorated bridge connecting Kwakta Kuman Awanglekai and Moirang Kauribong under Kwakta Gram Panchayat will commence shortly. During an inspection of the bridge site, Yunus Khan has noted that repeated appeals made over the years to elected representatives for its reconstruction had remained unaddressed. The poor condition of the bridge has caused considerable hardship to local residents, with several cattle reportedly falling from the structure. He stated that he will personally bear the entire cost of rebuilding the bridge and upgrading it to a modern standards. He also informed that the foundation stone for the reconstruction will be laid soon. Joint Youth Development Committee residents of Mayang Imphal President Jesam Achoba stated that funds for construction of 12.5-kilometer bridge over the Imphal River connecting Sikmaijing to Maibam, which lies between Mayang Imphal and Wabagai constituencies, have been found misappropriated. JYDC Meitei Pangal and Bangun Youth Development Association, along with media persons, inspected the pathetic condition of the bridge. During a meeting held at Bangun Loko Community Hall, JYDC Mayang Imphal President Jesam Achoba highlighted the serious public hardship caused by the delay in construction, noting that despite repeated appeals and pillar erection work having started, the contractor has failed to make meaningful progress. The organization have submitted multiple memorandums to the concerned department, yet no effective action has been taken. The youth bodies have urged immediate intervention within 5 days, warning that further delay will force stronger agitations.
Subcontractor or contractor asina Manipur ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯤꯚꯥꯒ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯅ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯏꯟꯖꯤꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯦꯅꯤ ꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒ ꯂꯝꯄꯨꯅꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯏꯅꯣꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯠ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯚꯦꯂꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯤꯖ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯅꯣꯔꯤꯇꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇꯣꯔꯤꯃꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒ ꯂꯝꯄꯨꯅꯔꯒ ꯊꯣꯡꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯍꯟꯗꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯡꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ
Chingtam Social Workers Union Bhamon Kampu organized Meritorious Award Ceremony 2026 to felicitate 33 students from Bhamon Kampu area who have scored high marks in Class 10 and 12 examinations that were conducted by BOSUM, CBSE and COSUM. Former Ketrigao MLA Nahakpam Indrajit, President of Chingtam Social Workers Union, Achogba Waikom, Director, Settlement and Land Records, Dr. David Ilangbam, and Headmaster of Irilbung High School, Haishnam Deveshwar, graced the function and presented certificates to meritorious students in recognition of their good performance in the Class 12 and 10 examinations. As a part of Uwa Tharasi, Uwa Hingalasi campaign, month-long Yelho Pambi Singh Kanbada Angamba Thogdang Lawarsi initiative, which began on May 22nd, 3 saplings were planted at Angangching Eco Park in Kokching district. Kokching Public School, who is also president of Friendship Sporting Club, Kokching Pauksupat Laikai, Ukrambam Inausana, provided assistance to Adam Kokching in the solo tree plantation drive, with an aim to convert Angangching Eco Park into a greenery park.
Ngasi 2026 ki June ki tangwan dagi thama chupna ai ngamjabi thakta nungti gi panbi thachin bai ba movement na roi hoguk chari akoi Angangching Eco Park ki mafam sing asida thaba yaba jaga mayam ama su leiri ba maramna Eco Park Angangching Eco Park ku nungsibi ba ma di environment bu kanbo pambi ba loina na ingka duna nungti gi saje loina ka ba lapi be sinau sing yauraga di ai ayuki pung 5 makhai dagi na pung 3 makhai even 8 phawda karaga movement na sei ai hojik chathajoba.
Facebook Real Friends have provided relief items and financial assistance to underprivileged family in Imphal West District's Singjamai Chingamathak Namai Rakpam Laikai. Upon finding that 21-year-old Laitongbam Ningthemba and his 80-year-old grandmother Sanam Jamini have been living a life full of hardship for years ever since Ningthemcha made with an accident in 2022 that has left him with permanent physical deformity. Further, Facebook Real Friends has also assured to help the family in future. Two new music videos, Nungai Balay and Hung Lay, were released yesterday at the function held at Kuman Multi-Purpose Hall, Mayang Imphal. The event was attended by Mayang Imphal AC MLA Kongkam Ravindro and Dramatic Union Mayang Imphal President Ashok Kumar as presiding members. Produced under the banners of 360 and Westcraft Studios respectively, Nungai Balay was directed by Hemanta Kuman and features Soma and Jelish, while Hung Lay, directed by A.B. Chan, stars Gosai and Lee Chirom. The cast and crew members of both music videos were felicitated on the occasion. Speaking at the event, MLA Kongkam Ravindra said that a song becomes popular when it conveys meaningful message to the public and expressed confidence that the newly released music videos will positively impact the society.
तसेंग करम काना फाउगे करम कांदा फाउगे है सही की मैं खंजबदा इसे फजई इसे फाउरे ना है इसे इसे सिना मरम म पीबम तम दने प्रजादा तारि मी दुदा नुंगाइबा नत्रगा अफबा मेसेज अमा हरौबा लेबा मेसेज अमा नुंगाइबा मेसेज अमा नुसीबा मेसेज अमा अफबा मेसेज अमा पीबा ngamba हैबा इसे दुनेबा.
And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Imphal State's maximum temperature was recorded at 30.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 21.6 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 62% in the evening today. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. United Naga Council announces release of 14 Kuki detainees following government assurance, demands immediate and safe release of 6 Naga hostages. Meghalaya Chief Minister and NPP National President Conrad K. Sangma appeals for immediate and unconditional release of hostages held since May 13 and 14. An IPS officer, Mukesh Singh, takes charge at DGP of Manipur, chairs introductory meeting with senior police officers at Police Headquarters, Manipuri. Well, that's all we have in this afternoon bulletin. Thanks for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates. Till then, have a great evening.